Alright, today's video is about why women like jerks within the context of early stage attraction. So I'm talking about the window from when a woman initially meets a guy all the way through the first 2 or 3 dates. And what I want to do today is reset your understanding of what it is about jerks that women find attractive. And instead of just speculating, I want to discuss some social psychology that's identified certain behaviors that women consistently find attractive. But before we jump into the study, I want to dispel some myths around why women like jerks. See, confident women with high self-esteem are not out there thinking, wow, I can't wait to meet some asshole who's going to treat me like shit and make me feel bad. However, there are certain qualities that quote-unquote jerks possess that women do find attractive, but these qualities are not exclusive to jerks. Good-hearted men can also portray these qualities and characteristics without compromising their values or morals. In fact, there are several small adjustments nice guys can easily make to display these qualities and start attracting more women. And we'll get into all of that in just a moment. And in case this is your first time to my channel, my name is KJ Harlow, and my mission is to help as many men as possible improve their understanding of dating and attraction. This is a new channel, so if you find value in this content, please support by liking and subscribing. And if you disagree with anything I say, I challenge you to leave a productive, positive comment. Let's have a dialogue, in the comment section, or you can just be a jerk and a beta and, leave a negative comment and not offer anything productive to the conversation. It's up to you. Okay, so there is something called the gain-loss theory, which was developed by a psychologist named Elliot Aronson as part of his research into what makes people like or dislike each other. To test this, Aronson designed experiments where participants interacted with people who would show changing levels of positive or negative behavior over time. And what he found was very telling. According to this theory, humans tend to feel more positive towards others when that other person's behavior towards us shifts from negative or neutral to positive. This increase or gain feels meaningful because it makes us feel like the person now values us more than they did before. So imagine a classmate who's mostly ignored you for a while, and suddenly they start being friendlier, asking about your day and inviting you to hang out. Because their behavior shifted from distant to interested, this gain makes their friendship feel more meaningful. It might make you like them even more than you'd like someone who had been consistently nice to you the entire time. So, this theory helps explain some common relationship dynamics. For instance, in dating, it's often exciting when someone goes from showing mild interest to showing a lot of interest because it feels like a significant gain in attention. And this behavior is inherent to guys with a jerk personality. Jerks tend to have this indifferent, take it or leave it kind of demeanor around women. But when a nice guy starts to like a woman, there's a tendency to go over the top with giving positive attention and affection. They want a lot of communication, and they try to do extra chivalrous things and find ways to display, positive feelings. And when men give it all away in the early stages of a new connection, it doesn't leave any room for the gain and positive feelings, which is what makes the connection feel meaningful. And not only that, but when a guy goes on a date, like, one date with a girl, and he starts throwing himself at her, he unintentionally portrays himself as a man of low value. See, in the early stages of attraction, you're just one step away from being strangers. And if you're willing to throw yourself at a woman you barely know, it implies that you'll kind of take whatever you can get. Now, I've coached enough nice guys to know what some of you are thinking right now. Why should I have to play these stupid games to get women to like me? And this is my answer. Is it more productive to stress about the rules of the game or accept the rules and adjust your strategy accordingly? I didn't invent human psychology, and neither did women. So the best thing we can do is accept the game parameters and keep it moving. Now, let's rewind back to the gain-loss theory. I'm going to give you a pro tip on how you can apply this idea in conversations with women to boost attraction. If we know that human beings value the quote-unquote gain in positive feelings, well, we can imply this through playful teasing. For example, if you're having a regular conversation with a girl and, she shares something with you that's like, nerdy or shows her intelligence, you can say something simple like, wow, you're actually really smart, which implies that maybe you didn't think she was that smart to begin with, but now you do, aka you've gained a positive outlook of her as the interaction has progressed. And of course, you're saying this in a playful way. It's not meant to be offensive, but this type of teasing is effective because it also positions you as the assessor, as a person of higher value. It implies that you're the one assessing her instead of you trying to prove your value. So anyway, just a quick video. I hope you all found this helpful. Guys, I have a lot more content like this on the channel, so please subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. My name is KJ Harlow. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.